BJ, I got this shirt on for a reason, bro. Listen, man. Geeks all over the globe, guys. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of Cause We Geek. We encourage you to stay geeky, man. Got two excellent finales that came on Monday and tonight, man. So we definitely got to get to it. Listen, it's your boy Rail. Got Cuz in the building. We got Big J, no BA tonight, man. But listen, we got to geek on. If you guys are new to the channel, if you're into geek culture, into geek content, movies, television, all them good things, simply hit that subscribe button. Join us here every Tuesday evening and Saturday morning as we continue to get our geek on. And also, too, if everybody can hit them likes for us tonight, that'd be much appreciated, man. Get them likes up tonight for this Daredevil up. And speaking of the devil, get them likes up for us tonight. For this Daredevil episode and for Darth Maul episode, y'all.
That's
hit
what
them
I
likes
was just watching.
Got caught up in it. I was trying to watch some stuff too before we started the show, but yeah, I feel probably what you're doing. But yeah, listen, we definitely appreciate y'all joining us, man. Hit them likes, hit them subscribe button, y'all, and also too, if you guys have any questions or any comments addressing any of the topics that we bring up here in the show, hey man, y'all join us in this conversation, man, for these two shows. Hit us up in the comment section, man, so we can get the conversation going, fellas. Like I said, we got two shows, man. We got to talk about today. I'm not going toot no horns out here, man. But BA boy might have did a job with this episode of Darth Maul. But we're gonna get to it though. We're gonna get to it, man. But before we do, man, y'all already know, man, we gotta stop and show some love to the merch of the channel. Yes, sir. Listen, if you guys are interested in any of the shirts you saw there on the screen, simply scroll down to the description box below. We got links to each one of the shirts down in the description box below. All right, fellas, let's get to it, man. We had, like I said, two interesting shows tonight we got to get into. So let's go ahead and get into both of these shows. But before we do that, man, listen, I'm encouraging you to go watch both of these shows. Go watch both of these last two episodes if you can. For both Maul and Daredevil. We're going to talk about them in all their spoilery goodness. But I'm letting you know right now, you have been warned. Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Yes, sir. You have been warned, fellas. Let's get to it, man. We're going to talk about this show right here first. Maul has officially ended on May 4th. What we're gonna do, man, is give our overall take of this season for Maul, and then we're gonna give our Kaioken rating of what we think of this episode, but of this season. All right. Well, we got the resident Dave Filoni fan in here. We're gonna go ahead and start with you this time, BA, man. Your boy was out here cooking, man. I give props what props is due, unless it's the Knicks. But I give props what props is due. You know what I'm saying? So
understood. No hate on that. I get it.
What you got, man?
This was we got a thing on this show, right? And you gotta stick the landing. That's what it is. So you can't have a great series and just not have the final episode be like the crescendo, right? The icing on top and all these things, right? So that's what we was waiting for. And with Maul, it was one particular figure that we was waiting on, and we got Vader. So that was the big thing. That was the, oh my God, like, are they really going to go that route? And they did. So you've seen, and it wasn't like he was forced either. Like, it wasn't just like, boom, there you go. Like, no, you can see like, okay, they are failing. The Inquisitors can't get the job done. Like, okay, so what's the next logical step? Vader gonna have to come down and lay down the law. and he was done. I mean, it was. I'm gonna talk about one scene that I had an issue with, but to see to see Maul and him literally just say like, I'm teaming up with these other two guys, Devon and her master, and they were just all fighting Vader at the same time. That was done beautifully though. Like the fight scenes was so choreographed. It's animated, but it was just so put together.
Yeah, it's good for animation. You're right.
And it didn't look like I was trying. Sometimes, like in Transformers or something like that, sometimes the animations get so boggled up. You're okay. If it wasn't for certain colors, you wouldn't even know who was who at a certain point, right? This thing was so smooth. Like all the movements, the defense work, the lightsaber work, everything was just flowing together nicely. So they really took their time. They really made sure the action scenes, the battle scenes were precise. They used everything. They used the smoke, the fog, the terrain, like everything was being used. I never seen someone destroy an avalanche or whatever the way Vader did and just kept moving without even anything on his cape. Like the dude was just on another level. And then they kind of swerved off, and then you seen Devon versus the two Inquisitors, and then she was holding her own in a sense, right? And it's just like, damn, like they're nailing it. And then they did not forget about the original storyline with the father, the cop, the son, and in that situation. And we don't know what happens to the father. It looks like he dies, but if you don't see it, death.
Yeah, but I knew he's gonna come back. Yep, I knew he's gonna say that, bro.
And he saw Maul kind of turn his back on the master Jedi, and kind of pushed him, and he saw that. So he's gonna probably be the one to tell Devon that situation if he survives come season 2, because we all know that Devon does not stay with Maul, right? Like, when you look at the Rebels, he's by himself. So we know that he doesn't stay there. So how long no one knows. So like I said, that was done right. So you had just sacrifice that we don't know was a true sacrifice or not. The problem that I had, and it was just one thing. So if this was a 10, I got to give a 9.95. The fact that Master Jedi touched Vader ever so gently with that lightsaber, he shouldn't have got touched at all. Vader should have washed him with like 100%.
Oh, 100%, 99.99.
None of that. It should have been he was fighting all three of them without a stretch.
One hand, bro. He was just your turn. Now my turn. Your turn. Your turn.
He gets that little. I said, man, if you don't kill him right now, man. And he did. He had to go. But it is what it is when it comes to that. So, and Vader didn't get the job done. Let's call it what it is. Maul escaped, so he's going to have to face the reign of Sidious. So hopefully we get a scene of that. I don't need too much of Sidious in this series, but just like 1 or 2 scenes of Vader getting chastised. Like somebody.
Sidious, so it is going to be a season 2, right?
Say it again.
Oh, okay. Now I said it's going to be a season 2. I forgot. I think we did talk about this.
Yeah, he already said it. So, like I said, he has to come to some type of consequence for losing on Maul. So now Maul has a chance to regroup. But you see why, in Rebels or moving forward, that Maul has an innate fear of who Vader is. Because once he finds out who Vader is, and he doesn't know his name, he's just like, who are you? He still doesn't know. He's going to figure that stuff out. And like the fear is just all that it needs. So this whole thing is about the Shadow Lord. But episode 10 was called the Dark Lord for a reason. So well done, stuck the landing. And if you look at the internet community, they all say, when season 2 coming out? Can't wait for it. So that's what you want. You want fans on the edge of their seats. And this is anything indicative of the future of what Star Wars can be, then, by all means. I know it's a vast world, and we want to talk about so many other things that doesn't include lightsabers and things of this foolish nature that other people tend to say. Dave Filoni has his he has one right here, and I can't wait to see what he does in the future.
What you got, cuz?
So you talking like Andor isn't a thing or Rogue One?
All I'm saying, I said what I said.
I mean, I'm gonna need you to I'm gonna need you to show some respect to Rogue One, man. Greatest Star Wars movie of all time. But go ahead, cuz.
It was, yeah, like BA said, they stuck the landing with this. It was fantastic. The lightsaber battles took it to a whole new level. Was able to see Devin's skill with the saber as well. I feel like that they just allowed him to touch Vader that little bit because he started jumping around like Yoda. That's when Yoda was putting in work on people, was when he started jumping around. So I felt like they wanted to encapsulate a little bit of Yoda and have him jumping around like that, just to show that it was part of that training as well. Like for certain Jedi, that they end up learning that and start using it to their advantage. So I think that's why they ended up having him to jump around and then get a little touch on Vader. Overall, it was great. The especially that toxic waste scene leading up to Vader, like when they had to get across that toxic waste, and the Inquisitors caught up with them. You had the lightsaber battle when they just paused right there fighting. You had the shooting the blasters back and forth. Not gonna lie, I was kind of sad that the robot got snuffed out. I was like, oh no. I mean, it wasn't like but it was just like, oh no, because it was like Master. After it got slashed, it's like, oh man, because I was like, I mean, it's an evil robot, but still, it's like, oh, okay, because it had because like it had just it was doing what Maul wanted, but it was helping the people. You know, it actually was able to get the lives and start pushing it across. So it was like, but it was each of the scenes were really good. When it got to the let them know that they're headed his way, it was like, oh, it's coming. And then Vader showed up, sniffed out the people that was trying to go out to scout. It was funny because they made it seem like a monster came out of the fog and then pulled the
dropped it and pulled it back.
Yeah, like it was a monster. I thought that was a great work right there. And then Vader just that dude different. Kind of like what I told you yesterday. After watching this episode and seeing the power of Vader, it makes me want to have the Vader movie where it just shows that before Rogue One, after Episode 3, where it's just that that gray area where he's just growing into his power. So much hate is growing within him. So he's actually that's where he reaches his like pinnacle of just hating power. I want that. I don't care if it's live action or animated. I feel like at this point, animation is probably be the best bet to give us what we truly want as far as a legit Vader movie. Because what they gave us yesterday, that dude was different. It was crazy. You had the opportunity to truly see his strength, but he was fighting each of them one handed, slow walking them, and he didn't. And the only time like he really used his power was to knock to get him off balance. It wasn't as far as to break them. It was like no, he wanted to kill him with his saber. He didn't want to kill him with his force push or anything like that. So it was a great scene, and the fact that like they didn't know who he was, like they knew like even the Jedi Master, like he heard of him. He's like, oh, this is the Sith Lord. Well, he said didn't know like that it was Anakin, you know. So it's stuff like that.
Maul thought he was an Inquisitor at first.
Yeah, exactly. And so it's stuff like that. It's like, yo, so y'all gotta give us like that little back content. It was, but yeah, this episode was fantastic. It definitely set the landing. I don't think the dad is dead. because it gave him the ability to see what happened with Maul and the Jedi Master with him pushing him a little bit that BA was talking about. I don't think he's dead because there was no point of having him to see that if he was going to die. So I think that's why that's to me is why he wouldn't be dead. Hurt maybe, but I don't think he's dead because he saw that. So I think that would be something that he'll be able to let Devin know. What you got, Big J?
He did, but
I was told somebody else was dead before, but we'll talk about it.
I mean, so I think Rook Cass is definitely dead. The Mandalorian that got drugged into the forest.
Yeah, I think he lost all the Mandalorians, bro.
Yeah, they out of there.
She did. Yeah, Marak. See, I think we saw what happened to Marak. Remember, Marak got thrown off the side of that thing, and I think that may be how he died, and then brought him back. But although, because he's not a Jedi, because as Mace Windu said, the Jedi can fall a long distance and still survive. So that's why he claimed Mace Windu.
Yeah, we saw that in the sequels. Your boy came back.
So I don't know. I thought it was great. Like I said, these last 2 episodes, Vader was definitely Baba Yaga. You know what I'm saying? He came in like the boogeyman and just was slicing and dicing. And this was to me a better Vader than we've seen even in the Rogue One scene. Where
whoa. Watch your language, man. Watch your language.
Come on,
a lot of cussing right now. BA, don't hype him up.
I think it's because it was such an extended scene of him fighting. So I give you that. I give you that. Because
it was that versus fighting. 3 trained people, was including Maul and the goddamn Master Jedi. It should be better than a bunch of dudes shooting blasters at in the tunnel. So Big J said that's incorrect.
Yeah, Ralph's talking about no, he slashed them few dudes and that was it. No, this dude was going.
Hey, he did pick that one guy up and back cut him.
Yeah, cut him back here. Oh, I forgot you up there. Wow.
But see, Maul did that in the first episode. Or the first second when he went in that thing and he lifted the dude up, but he sliced him in half on the way down.
He let him come down on the
It's like, oh, y'all different over here.
Yeah, so but no, like I said, Maul was dirty, pushing Dennis Haysbert, Pedro Serrano into that lightsaber fight. He was like, nah. He wasn't in good hands. Darth Vader worked him.
I remember.
So let me tell you this though. I think this show should definitely win at least 3 Emmys for outstanding animation, outstanding individual achievement in animation, because the way, like we talked about, the way they did the painting on the glass and then integrating that into the story. I mean, then like into the images that they created.
When that water hit that lightsaber and it would start smoking and stuff.
Oh, dude! There was so many effects in this show, and then also once again, I think they should win for best sound editing, because the sound editing, like between the music, bringing in the music scores and the different themes, but then like also like I said, you could hear steam coming off the lightsabers and all that.
Yeah,
there was a lot of detail that they put into this. Even when old boy, like I said, when Maul was doing his vision quest, when he was walking through the dust storm and he could hear the voices and all that. Like I said, the acting was great, and I'm not going to disparage one of our favorite shows, but this shows you what animation could be compared to what we've seen when people cheap out on animation. I don't even think it costs that much. I just think it's somebody actually putting in effort.
What's you talking about? You talking about
Get him up. Get him up.
Okay. Thank you. I know what you're talking about.
I know you need a reason for that. You need a reason to tell that.
It's over, yo. The season's over, yo. The season is over.
He said, I need a reason. Say something where I can drop that in.
Like, oh, wow. Mr.
I'm telling you, though. But think about it, though. We how many people have complained about the animation on that show compared to we see this? And
they still complain about it, man. They still complain about it.
And this one had 10 episodes, and that's why it had 8 episodes. I think the Invisible episodes were longer, but this show was beautiful from start to finish. I didn't see an episode that was like, it's okay. No, everything, like there was detail and everything. Yeah. And it's like, it wasn't all CG. This wasn't a CG show. It wasn't cell shade. It was an animated show that they put time and love in and made it look beautiful. Because this looked better than any of the stuff they've done in the past with the animation. Even compared to Bad Batch, looks all pastel watercolory.
Yeah.
And this looked like, oh wow, you could get immersed and not even thinking I'm watching animation. So between that, like I said, Sam Witwer, who I don't know if y'all saw the videos of him with the full makeup on, like the face tattoos in the sound booth doing a.
Well, so he really can't. He really was in the character.
Oh, dude, he wants this. So he wants to do that in live action so bad. They just need to. Okay, so Cuz brought up a thing about the seeing the Vader. Would you rather see Vader? I'm gonna give y'all three choices. Would you rather see Vader during that time period? Get his own show. Would you rather see Star Killer get his own show and show his whole story, or would you rather see the adventures of Luke between Return of the Jedi until they made him weird? You know what I'm saying? I think because I would love to see the Legends version of Luke go out and do all that stuff, and we see all the feats of Luke was powerful because he's supposed to be the most powerful Force user out there. So I think that'd be cool to see his story.
That's a tough one. I'm gonna stick with my Vader. I think he's just one of the greatest villains of all time, and we've only seen bits and pieces of him. I think he deserves his own movie.
Now you talking about animated, BJ?
Well, the fun thing when he brought that, because they said that Hayden keeps trying to do, he's pitched that to do a Vader live action because he wants to do it. They said Hayden Christensen wants to do a live action Vader, story and tell those stories. So, but I'm talking about, they could do either one. Like I said, if the animation is gonna look like this, do it animated. I don't care.
Yeah.
Because like the Vader that they had, he looked scary. He was cold. He came in, like I said, when he snatched a girl out the thing, that was that was like a horror movie. She was went screaming and sliding into the mist. And then she's crazy. Didn't she scream at the end too? Especially maybe she ain't dead. She was
and then got muffled as she went back. So who'd you say again, BJ? You said Darth Vader started killing who?
Oh, Luke. Luke. Between Return of the Jedi and, like I said, the crap that they did in the prequels, the sequel trilogy.
Right. All right, let's ask the people, man. Let's see what they say. I said, what character would y'all like to see have his own movie or show? So I got Darth Vader, Star Killer, and then Luke Skywalker. All right. Oh, you got anything else, BJ?
Nah, I could talk about this. The show was great. I could keep talking about it, but we're gonna hop on something else. What you got, man?
Man, listen, bro. This show was fire. I was gonna ask y'all, I think it was so good because it was kind of more contained.
I think it helps.
Like it was more, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like I think personal. It helps.
Kind of like Wonder Man. I think that's what made Wonder Man so great, was the fact that it was a contained storyline. I think it helps it. It doesn't overdo it too much to where you can just stick with these group of characters and just tell a good story. So yeah, I think it helps.
I was wondering that because go ahead, my baby. Go ahead.
I think I don't know. This whole thing was good, so it's just basically following two stories. So I guess you can contain within two stories. You didn't necessarily go outside of that and just saw different points of intersections. But the anticipation of the finale, I think, kept a lot of people on the hook. Like we gotta see him, right? We're going to see it. The deflation that would have happened if Vader didn't show up would have been monumental. So they delivered on that, but it's just like it's not too many things where the finale and you're waiting on it, and I think that's what helped the storyline kind of progress. Like, he has to fight him. Like he got through the Inquisitors and stuff like that, right? He got through one. He got through, like it's him, right? So if the Grand Inquisitor would have came through that goddamn fog, I'd have been like, man. You know what I'm saying?
Throw it all away.
A whole different vibe. I was wrong. I gotta wait the episode to be season 2. Nah, man, I don't even want to watch. I'm gonna watch it, but man, so it would have been a different vibe. So it's not too many different series or just genres, whereas though that the ending is so anticipated. Like we're literally waiting for, because I know that it's supposed to happen. So let's see it happen. I heard about it. I heard rumors for years. Let's actually see it happen. And not too many IPs have that type of built-in anticipation that you're waiting through the whole season.
Oh, and I told y'all I figured I think one of my predictions was right. I figured the master Devin's master was gonna get killed, and that was gonna kind of send her to the dark side. We kind of saw that there.
Bro,
like you said, there'll be
everybody said that.
No, I was first saying it though. Listen, which I take my credit, man. Let me give my credits.
Hey, you hear BJ? Hey, yo, it's gonna be a fight at the end of the movie. Watch, like, what the
no. I'm gonna ask y'all a question though. Did the quizzes seem weak to y'all?
Yep, they're supposed to be though. They're supposed to be.
Okay. I thought it was just me. I was gonna say because I'm like, y'all not. I mean,
they're cannon fodder. They're force sensitive cannon fodder. They're
they felt like they were cannon fodder, bro. Because I was just like,
they ain't like they masters. You know what I'm saying?
Because like you said, they was fighting both of them on her own. I'm like, what's this? What's going on? Like,
okay, you remember? So they talked about it before. Vader used to train against them because he couldn't stand them. But remember, like Vader was like, I mean, which one was it? The sixth sister, something? The sixth brother? He cut their arm off during one of the battles and told them to keep fighting. You know?
Oh
so
man!
Like they said, he just Vader didn't care, and then he's basically like, all right, go get yourself patched up. After he cut the arm off. So Vader, like I said, he would use them just to show how weak they were, because he was the same thing with the Imperial Guards, those the Praetorian Guards. They said he would fight them and kill them to let the Emperor know you can't replace me. You know.
Yeah, because I was sitting there, I'm watching that, bro, and I'm like, she taking on two on by herself. I'm like, what is this?
She was a Jedi. Like, the Jedi were always better than Inquisitors. Just a lot of times, Inquisitors would use surprise, or you know what I'm saying. It was never about them, or they would have like sometimes they would show up with stormtroopers with them. So you'd have to fight somebody and people shooting at you at the same time. So
So in other words, you trying to tell me Maul was phony because he's beating two by himself too. So I'm thinking that Maul really that strong.
So
and I remember.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say. Remember, I wanted to see that. I wanted to see Maul versus Darth Vader. Like, let's finally see this fight. And I was like, damn, he watched, like you said, he watched three of them by himself. He just pretty much had the other hand behind his back, and he would just. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I'm like, God dang. I said, well, never mind.
What you got to take into account is what, though? Remember, the amount of force that you control has to do with the midichlorians. And every time you lose a limb, and Maul is half a man. So, think about it. If he would have stayed intact before Kenobi did what he did, he could have took Vader. Or at least been a much closer fight.
Okay, let's go with closer fight.
Now, hold on, that BJ. Let's not act like Vader ain't missing.
I don't. Vader's
got 1/3 of a body left.
He's got half on.
Only because somebody had the high ground. Somebody had the high ground, BJ. You know what I mean? So, no, I was just wondering about that, bro. Because I was like, I want to see them fight. But then like I said, he watched three Jedi with two Jedis and a Sith by itself. I'm like, never mind. They just crushed my hopes and dreams.
Yeah, I think that was one of the. There was some inaccuracies of power levels, and I think that was one of them. Even a damaged Maul should have been able to wash those two Inquisitors. Should be able to wash.
But I think that's why they made the legs messed up.
Yeah.
They gave him. He had a built-in excuse. Like, oh, you already hurt.
They gave him plot armor. That's what it was. It was plot armor. But you're supposed to be able to entrench yourself even more within the Force. Especially the dark side of the Force, to kind of go with, withstand that injury and still do what you're supposed to do. So that was slight issue, but they try to sell it, but no, they're not. The Inquisitor's nothing to like. If you're a rookie, and you just got a lightsaber, then yeah. But you even seen that the damn Devin was about to take care. She could have probably took care of one by herself. So.
Yeah, like I said, she was fighting two of them at one point. Because remember, her master and Maul was both fighting Vader, and she was fighting the two Inquisitors by herself. I'm like, yo, what is this right now? Like, what's happening?
Yeah.
Like,
Marok was giving her the business at first time they met. So I think I think she's gotten more and more comfortable fighting them as the show has progressed. But remember, the first time,
And I think she's basing up emotion too, because she getting mad
Yeah.
and all that stuff
Yeah.
too. So, but that's what I was gonna say. Now the Grand Inquisitor, he can fight. He's pretty strong. Now he not Vader level. He probably more in the Maul level a little bit, but we saw that in Ahsoka. But yeah, them other Inquisitors, remember one of them got cut and had the smoke pouring out. So
that's Marak.
Yeah, Marak, yeah, and then I know Ahsoka beat him easily. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, that's Ahsoka though. She's the most powerful force user ever known to man.
Okay. Don't forget, she does have the light side of the force literally within her DNA right now. So we're not going to forget that. We can go to the Clone Wars for that. However, Filoni does have a knack of creating, I guess, female heroines throughout the whole. He has a good knack for it. Devin is a person now. Like she's a thing that we know of, and she got her birthplace, I guess, her launching point in one of the best series, if not the best animated series they ever did. So now watch what you see with Devin moving forward. You're going to see whatever she goes through
and everything.
If Ahsoka was riding all right, I'm good, but I'm kind of towards the grayish area, but I'll never go dark side. You're going to see this Devin person. She's going to flirt with the gray, and then she's probably going to go full dark side in a certain way.
What you got, BJ?
Are they going to make her Darth Talon? I've heard that theory that they could make her, because remember, Darth Talon was supposed to be one of the main, plot people in the original sequel trilogy. Now, could they turn her to a Darth Talon that survived all this and shows up again to be in the new series as they continue forward? And this is kind of how they introduce her.
Well, damn, BJ, never mind. Now you just killed my gray Jedi dream that BA just threw out there.
No,
I think eventually
I think she's full blood dark side. And they might, when you go fully dark, sometimes you change your name.
Can't go back.
That's not can't go back.
So y'all don't think that Dave Filoni, now he runs Lucasfilm, we're not gonna ever touch on the whole gray Jedi?
Wasn't that what Baylan Skull kind of is? He's in the middle, kind of, because remember he's like, I'm going.
But I mean, are we going to establish it? You know what I'm saying? Are we going to establish it? Are we going to actually put a name on it? Like, yo, you're not a full-fledged Jedi. You're not a Sith. You're in the middle. You're a gray Jedi, whatever. You know what I mean?
Let me cook though for a second. All right, so we already got Ahsoka, which we know is his favorite character, right? Mm-hmm. Could we not have Devin become Darth Talon? So we have a Togruta versus a Twilight. So we have two women characters that he created that then become the most popular, and then they could meet up in live action in some of his post-sequel situations.
Hold on, Ahsoka still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's a part of the Mandalorian mix right now.
In the Mandoverse, yeah.
No, I mean, you're talking about when I say alive, is she alive in the sequels?
I believe so. They had never mentioned her, but she was kind of hiding out. So they ain't mentioned Grogu, but I guarantee Grogu ain't never dying. So as long as they can print those checks, Grogu gonna survive.
You saying Devin, Ahsoka, and Grogu gonna all live forever? They're gonna be the last three characters in the universe.
As long as Dave Filoni got something to say about it. But could you not see them having those two fight? Once you establish it, because once again, where was Ahsoka established in the Clone Wars animated stuff? Now we have Devin.
She like 10 years older than Luke. So you saw Luke in the sequels. You saw Luke, Han, and Leia. She's like 10 years older than them.
How did Togruta live? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, how do they age? How do they age?
Let me look it up.
I don't know how they age, but
I'm gonna say, do they live long like a Wookiee or whatever Yoda's race is or whatever?
Okay, so that's different power settings, I guess. That's what you're saying, like a yodeling or whatever. Like clearly, he can live on for 1,000 years in a sense. So his power levels are extremely high as he go older. So I don't know how far they die off, but just in human years, she was Anakin's Padawan, and she was about half his age. So, if he had a son, if he had twins, so she's like, in between there, not old enough to be their father or nothing like that, but probably
he did have a look around that time,
12 years older than him.
They said 100 years.
Yeah.
They said they live about 100 years, but they said the force sensitive ones can go longer.
Okay, yeah.
But-
So she might not be per
So she's
a
pretty
prime
much
or
her
so, but
prime.
she's still
She
living.
in her prime right now.
Yeah.
Oh, they said the force sensitive can live up to 200 years.
Okay. There you go.
So yeah, she in her prime
So
right now.
it's gonna be
Yeah.
fighting.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I need my check though from Filoni. Just going send my check to.
Hey, don't worry,
But
BA.
he was already salivating when people didn't badmouth Devin in episode 1. He was salivating.
Oh, you waiting on-
We got another one. They will let me get away with
Yeah.
another one. Oh boy.
Yep. Could have run it up.
Y'all, I blame y'all, man. Y'all letting the man get away with too much out here, man. Y'all saw whole folks accountable, man. I'm getting tired of it, man.
You say you're gonna buy him a whole new
Mhm.
cowboy hat.
And you correct.
What you talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right, Phil, let's turn the page, man, and get into the ratings. All right, BJ, what you giving this rating from a Kaioken scale of 1 to 10, man?
I get a show at 9.75, and then I got a follow up question once everybody get their ratings.
Okay. What you got, cuz?
9.8.
Sorry. Yeah, 9.8. Oh, y'all feeling gracious
This ain't
today.
Family Feud. You know, it's $1.
Y'all feeling gracious.
It's
Okay.
not Family Feud. Was it Price is Right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Price is Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we covered
Price is Right.
it. You just trying to barely up. Go ahead.
What you got, BA?
A 10.
Wow, that nigga gonna give it a 10.
MF and 10.
It's
Man, I hope you're
perfection.
throwing the rock sign up, man. I hope you're throwing the rock sign up.
It's perfection, man. Like they can't, like I said, besides little, and this is just
Good
personal
chat.
stuff. It's, shit, they made another fan of Two Boots. Like Two Boots is a thing right now. You're gonna see him in season 2 with some new boots. That's what you're gonna
Yeah.
get.
Gonna get 2 chains
Hey.
too.
He gonna definitely have some new boots on it. Listen, bro, this show was A1 from like BJ said from beginning to end, man. I'm gonna definitely give this a 9.99. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I do everybody.
he
Yeah,
got a 10.
9.99, bro. He throwing the rock sign up.
Okay,
That's what it was. Now we been asked though, BJ.
All right, so we ain't talk about the second show, but we've seen this. We've seen Daredevil Born Again, and the last show we got before that was Wonder Man.
Yeah.
So
Wonder Man.
we talking about Disney. I'm talking about purely Disney
Disney.
Plus.
Disney.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is Disney back for the TV set for the, you know what I'm saying? Because we've had hit to hit so far,
Right.
and we're about to get the Punisher live action,
Punisher.
and we're about to go get the Vision Quest, which even Agatha Alone wasn't a bad show. So
Yeah.
And but so far, like a
What-
lot of people, some people who kind of who've seen some of the stuff already. They say it's so far it's pretty good as far as Vision Quest. They really state their reputation on it. So it might be.
What year was it that they took a step back? Was it
I think-
24?
Well, I think everybody
20
hated last year, 24 and 25. People were
25
hating.
years, somewhere around there. Yeah.
No, I'm saying like when they didn't really release anything.
Mm.
Oh, when did Deadpool come out? What's this? 26?
That was
25?
22, 23.
24?
Deadpool? You talking about Deadpool and Wolverine?
No,
Yeah.
Deadpool.
No, that was 24, I think.
Yeah, okay, 24.
That was 24.
No,
But yeah, I think they're on the other side of it, so they on the rise then.
You can go back to Agatha All Along. Right before that.
Yeah, I'm saying Agatha was,
Yeah,
that was a good
That
show.
wasn't
Yeah,
bad.
yeah. So they
That was
they
good. It was good. It wasn't
they back on the rise.
10, but it was
yeah, it
good.
wasn't trash.
good
Yeah,
enough
it
to
wasn't
keep
trash for sure.
It wasn't
Yeah.
trash at all.
Yes.
It's funny.
3.
Well, we have a situation. We have a situation right now, right? So, BJ, you speak of you talking about the TV side, right?
Correct.
Mhm.
And like I said, I'm talking because this is across multiple IPs.
Right.
It's not just, so that's what I'm saying. It's like boom, we getting good from.
So,
mo-
a lot of the bad TV shows that you're referring to, Ahsoka wasn't the best. The Mandalorian kind of fell off season 3. Boba Fett was kind of trash.
We'll talk about that.
Right, but those are the negative spots that you're referring to.
Wait,
right?
You mentioned the Back to Tank show. Is that what you're talking about? The Back to Tank Dream show? That's the thing you mentioned?
Yeah, the one that featured Mandalorian, Din Grogu, Din Djarin and Grogu. So
the best part of that show. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
that collection is what was a negative spot for Disney Plus, and that's why I say it's kind of, this is a different situation, because you put that negative spot and you made a movie from it. So if that movie doesn't do well, they're gonna poo-poo the TV series that comes following it. Right? It's not like a regular movie. Like, we're not talking about like a regular Disney movie. No, this is Mandalorian Grogu. This is from the TV shows and stuff. So if this movie flops, then I think the TV side is going to take another hit. Like, man, I'm not watching Disney Plus. Like, you're going to hear like, man, look, man, they had a shot, but look at this trash that they just put out. So then now the TV shows, they got to fight that again.
Think about this too. If you want to keep it personal with the just Star Wars, they're actually two for two right now. If you think about it, remember we had Andor.
Yep.
That show, right?
Mm-hmm.
Andor last show. Okay, so then Andor, Andor, and then now you got Maul. So right now they're on a win streak. Right now, you're on a little win streak. What's coming out next for Star Wars?
Show wise, I think didn't they say they're gonna be what's that?
Ain't this it? There's gonna be a season 2 for this, right?
There's this and then Skeleton Crew I heard was getting the season 2, if I'm not mistaken. I see.
That'd be fine. Maybe they up the animation to get them all.
I remember they did say something about that, man, about Skeleton Crew seasons. I thought we talked about that. But
that was trash. So was the Acolyte.
Hey, you stop disrespecting the Acolyte.
I'm just saying. So, like I said, it just and the funny thing is, the flip side is, let's just say Mandalorian does well in movie theaters, like it crushes it, as projections or whatever. So then you will see an influx of anticipation for the upcoming TV series that's going on. So it's just we don't get too many TV movies like this. You know what I'm saying? Normally they're just TV and then you have movie, in a sense. They don't really cross like that. So next thing you know, like, let's say if DareDevil was struggling and then DareDevil in the movie, like it's his movie in a sense. Like, oh, okay, all right, we're gonna see what it do, and then we're gonna see the next season when it come back on TV. All right, I'm watching it because the movie was fire. Let the movie be trash, man, I'm not watching season 3, season 4. So that's kind of what I mean. Go ahead.
But have y'all heard that the viewership for Daredevil is way down compared to last season, which that's shocking me because this is by far the best.
Better season.
Because season 1 was trash.
Mm-hmm.
They said with that though, Big J, they said that is it's not updated as far as the viewership. So we're not gonna really know the updated viewership until I think after the show is over with, as far as the true viewership of the show. It's kind of like a delay as far as the viewership or whatever. So that's why I'm kind of taking that with a grain of salt. Because this one is, like I said, these episodes I believe are starting to gain more and more with the word of mouth and stuff as it's getting better and better or whatever. So we're gonna have to wait until after the season over for them to get the updated viewership on that. I think, matter of fact, I don't know if I got probably show you the episode because even John explained that too. He said it's kind of
they're doing the 48 hour.
No. It's not 48 hours. It's not Disney giving this out. It's a different type of like entity that gives out these numbers or whatever. So it's kind of a delay. You said what now?
You talking Nielsen
ratings?
There's another one too. There's multiple tracking.
I think they're the ones who do strictly the streaming stuff. Because streaming is not looked at the same as like a syndicated television show, like TV or whatever, or cable or whatever. So yeah. But all right, fellas, we're gonna turn the page here, man. Oh, go ahead, B. You can say.
No, I mean, but then you also have people that's waiting to binge the whole series. Like a lot of people are waiting to binge the whole entire series. So you gotta wait for those views to count as well too. And like I said, season 1 didn't end on the best note. Like it wasn't like it was good. It was great for us, but the average person was like, "This ain't the Netflix series." Like I'm not feeling the same vibe from that. So we got to wait a little bit to go along with what you guys were saying.
And my wife, she stacks them 2 episodes at a time. For DareDevil.
My best friend do that, man. He don't watch all. He don't like to binge watch everything like that. So he kind of like watches them in pieces. He might watch an episode here and there. So yeah. But speaking of which, y'all. This is the show right here, man. This is the show right here, fellas. We got DareDevil Born Again season 2. Finale was tonight. Listen, great episode, man. We'll get y'all's thoughts on this, man. Y'all already know. Big J, what you think about this season of DareDevil season 2?
I think this was. I think it's the best thing we've seen since, if not even higher than the Netflix stuff. Because the action was great. The storytelling was great. Like I said, and you could tell there was much better choreography than. And I know everybody talks about the vaunted hallway fight in that first season, but I think the fight scenes we got between the prison break and even the stuff with like the diner scene. The diner scene is one of the greatest fight killing scenes that we've seen of all time. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it was so great. They showed that little snippet online before the episode came out.
Yeah, which is crazy.
But then even the stuff we got in the mayor fight rampage thing that we got today, when he was breaking backs, crushing skulls.
Bro, beat that dude up and
that dude, I was like, come on now, that's. And once again,
are we ready to say he a mutant yet?
Okay, I'm just about to say. When I took my phone and showed my son that when he did that, and I said, once again, I keep hearing people say, "Oh, Kingpin is just peak human strength." I'm like, no, that is not. Peak humans cannot
he do Pilates and yoga, bro. That's how he's so strong.
Okay, because like I said, the fact that he just can murder people with bare hand, like he's crushed a man's skull in the end of the first season bare hand
with one hand. Nah, you see the dude, the one of them guys in that hallway, he crushed him with one hand.
Yes, and I'm like, dude, come on now. He's not. That is not peak human. And same thing they keep talking about Steve Rogers with that. And I'm like, you got to stop it. Steve Rogers, I saw that man catch a helicopter out the air. And we act like, oh yeah, you just work out enough. You too.
It's in the serum. All you need is the right amount of serum.
No, they said the serum has made him peak human. Like I said, that and then. But they said he can bench 2,000 pounds. Just like they say Batman benches 1,000 pounds. That's peak human. I'm like, come on.
Peak human, yeah.
Y'all need to stop this peak human stuff because, like I said, the Kingpin is clearly a mutant or alien or something because the stuff he does is not normal.
I ain't gonna lie. I want to see him go toe to toe with Jessica.
I want to see him.
That's what I was waiting on.
I want to see who
with Luke.
Oh, I was trying to see how strong he really is, man. But yeah, remember in the comics, he was going toe to toe with Spider-Man. Spider-Man got superhuman strength.
Yeah, Spider-Man had a building.
Not peak human strength.
A building drop on him. Spider-Man. We've saw in MCU. He caught the truck at the airport. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But of course, him and Spider-Man can go toe to toe. I'm like, come on, man. And he killed Spider-Man in the animated one. So I'm like, once again, but he's not a mutant. He's not. He has had no fear. He just work out a lot because anger, the power of anger, I guess, and daddy issues cause.
It worked for Atrocious in DCU.
We ain't gonna talk about that. But great show. Like I said, I think it's the best thing that they've done when it comes to DareDevil. All that. I think this surpasses this season. I think this season definitely. Last season, no. This season surpasses the Netflix stuff. Like I said, the fights are better. I think the scripts are better and the storytelling and all that. You could tell what a little bit more budget can do for a show. And I just need the people to go watch this and support it because if you want to keep making quality, that's what you need to do. Yep. What you got, BA?
A lot of things happen. I definitely got this is like V and Vendetta, and he was down there super, super peak human or whatever you want to call it, right? So like just the fact that you have this uproar and this mob of people, and then just waiting to just attack. And when you have a bloodthirst, like when you have a mob of people, the bloodthirst is very high. Like, what I'm saying, like people as a group are slow. Like they don't think, they get real primitive in their thought. The person is a highly thinking individual. People are bloodthirsty. So and that's what you saw in this show. And the fact that Daredevil and Jessica had to pretty much team up to team with fists. Like they had to stop people. Like they were going crazy, and that's what happens. And I'm glad they showed that. The like Jay said, the hallway scene was crazy. Like I know they try to do the comparison. So you had one person doing something like the Daredevil was doing their thing and Kingpin was doing. But I mean, I'm like, I've seen Daredevil plenty of times. I don't need to see him. I need to see Kingpin, and I need to see every kill shot that he's giving these people, because they're asking for it. They're attacking him. They were attacking him. So everyone got what they was running for. You know what I'm saying? So you won't catch these hands. You saw how you fought. You know what I'm saying? That was on everybody's 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock news. So everybody saw them hands. And they got that work, man. Like, my God. Just it was like I said, this is not peak human. This is if I slap you and I break your neck, that's not normal. That no normal person would do that.
Not only did he slap him, he slapped him, broke his neck, and threw him against the wall to break his neck. He's like, Jesus Christ.
That's not normal.
That's not normal.
It was fun to see. I say that. But you saw like a ticking time bomb happening. Like, the AG was trying to reach out to him and say, like, yo, you ain't got to worry about nothing. You just got to leave the city. It's like, no, I'm not doing none of that. Like, I'm here. So like I said, I don't want to sound too redundant, but it was just well done. We see what happened with Bullseye. He got picked up. A man of his talent is always going to find a job somewhere. So he got scooped up by Matthew's character. And then that's just what it is. I like how after that ending, they kind of flipped it and just went straight to the diner scene. It was like an extreme decompression. Like, yeah, we just saw some stuff. Let's relax and let's just eat some pie or whatever they was eating. And it's just like, let's just. And then they was like, yo, I thought we had more time. Here go them boys. And he was like, it's time for everything. So, and the court scene was live too. Like they did a great job with that. The trial. It's just that it was just so overshadowed by what happened, and you kind of knew it was like, yo, this ain't going to end well. And like I said, they did a great job of anticipation. Like, yo, we know that something is on the other side of this, and we just gotta wait till we get there. And then once we got there, we was like, okay, yeah, we here now. So like I said, briefly done. I don't have too many negative things to say about it. Everybody did their part. Even Little White Tiger got some action in. I saw you out there. So the black cop had to change the heart. So I don't know what happened to the other dude, but he just he
was in jail.
Smacked up.
He
was in jail. Yeah. So who knows what happens in the next season? But so far, so good. I told y'all a while ago, we was banking on Luke Cage. I say he's gonna he's gonna show up in season 2. Shout out to Luke, saying shout out to him saying, seeing his daughter and taking care of whatever he needed to take care of. And now we're gonna get full-fledged probably from jump. Just Luke Cage and the fact that he's back. And we did not need Danny Rand. We did not need Office whatsoever. And I think that should tell you something, that hopefully they understand that no one is saying, "Oh, where's Iron Fist?" There's no, you can't hashtag that. It's not there. It's not around. No one cares. So if no one cares, you don't have to have him in the next season. I'm just trying to throw it out there. So I mean, this is a show, that's publicly seen. So anybody can see this. So if you're somebody of importance that happen to come across this show, it's clear that we don't need Iron Fist. We can just go rock out who we got, and let's just see the next season of it. I'm just throwing it out there. That's just my thoughts, though.
Preach.
It's gonna be called Iron Fist and Daredevil.
Iron Fist featuring Daredevil.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Great episode. First and foremost, I was right. I want to put that out there. I told y'all old boy was still alive at the end of the last episode. The assassin. The governor.
Which I'm still trying to figure out how that worked. When the Joker hit him, the first shot he had, top of the head, then one in the shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still trying to figure out how that works, but
yeah, I don't know. But all I know is he flinched at the end, and so he did. Go back and watch.
Maybe
he flinched. He flinched.
Hey, maybe he did that on purpose.
He probably didn't send it down deep enough to kill him, but just enough to where he's like hurting or whatever. But he did move at the end. Great episode though. From like y'all said, between the court scene was fire. It was funny because Kingpin thought that he had the upper hand. He was like, "Yeah, I can destroy everything that you have," and that was the whole purpose of Matt being there, was to open up that he was Daredevil. So he had already took the teeth out of that threat to begin with, and basically walked down the judges. They showed that it was a kangaroo court. Walked down the DA. Walked down the psychiatrist. Like, it was a masterpiece. It made me smile when that head of the anti-vigilante task force, where he was like, the blind lawyer that can fight. So, yep, he gave you the MF and mittens early on too. It's like, gave you all the mittens. That made me smile. That when they first showed that fake bullseye dude, it was like, this isn't going to end well for y'all. This isn't going to go well for y'all.
Hey, you saw him when Bullseye was killing them other guys, how he was looking. He's like, man, he started crying. He's like, oh man.
It's like, well, whose idea was it? And I told y'all, like, I don't understand how old dude was able to keep that job as far as like the head of the task force. He was terrible at it. He always got whooped. Always failed at it. It was crazy to say he should have been replaced a long time ago. But luckily, him being such inept at the job also helped. And then after when everybody was rushing the courthouse, it was crazy, to see Kingpin just walk through people the way he was. It was brutal. It was just so brutal. Slamming the guy to the corner, crushing skulls, just slamming people. Tell that lady to shh, and then hit her against her head.
Yeah, that's one BA talking about. He broke her neck and hit her against that wall.
Yeah, it was insane. I did cheer when White Tiger jumped around off the wall and started attacking. I cheered for that. I clapped. I was excited to see her put on the suit pin in that work as well. I was happy to see Jessica Jones still have her power. I know she says like it comes and goes, but I was so excited to see that it stayed up that whole time. Like this whole episode, like they absolutely landed. And then it's the final going into him being arrested and going to jail. And now, like next week, we go into the Punisher. Like we talked about it last Tuesday, that going like this finale isn't just a finale for the season for Daredevil. Like this is your precursor to Punisher, which is a precursor to Spider-Man. Like this is your precursor. So to help Spider-Man do well, which we all believe it will do well, But to help it do well, you have to nail this. You have to nail Punisher, and then you go walking into Spider-Man with several dubs. It's going to do numbers. It will help it do numbers. So yeah, it was really exciting. And yeah, they hit it. What you got, bro?
Man, listen, y'all. Great show, like y'all all said, man. I ain't got really too much to add, but there are some things I want to talk about. So we're now gonna see that Matt's X is going to be the new Lady Muse in season 3. It's gonna be interesting. So the Danny Rand thing that BA brought up, I think with Danny Rand, bro, I think he's gonna end up now in the comics when he got arrested and outed his identity or whatever. Danny Rand went and became Daredevil to kind of get the heat off of him to free him out of jail or whatever, right? To make it seem like, oh well, he wasn't Daredevil. Daredevil was actually still out here doing stuff. So we gonna acquit Matt or whatever being Daredevil. So that's why that would be interesting if they kind of go somewhere towards that route. They're gonna probably do the exact same thing like they did in the comic, but kind of go somewhere in that realm, or maybe using that or something like that to try to free him or whatever. But I don't know how they gonna. Other than that, I don't know how he gonna get out of this one, man, and clear his name or whatever, and get back to being Daredevil. But it's gonna be interesting. I don't know if y'all heard the rumors or whatever that they're gonna be. Kingpin's not gonna be the main. He's gonna be in the season, but he's not gonna be the main bad guy. It's gonna be a bunch of other bad guys that Daredevil has come across in the comics before. So that's gonna be interesting. And it also kind of give us a different look, man. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They kind of gave us a little bit of a glimpse of that when he went up against Muse. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of give you a different look other than just, Kingpin the whole time, right? So yeah, that's gonna be an interesting one, bro. But yeah, man, this season was pretty fire. I think we all called it. That little girl was gonna be Luke Cage's daughter. The fact that we got Luke Cage at the end of the season, at the end of that episode, that was pretty fire. So I know that it's the next season coming out around the same time next year.
I believe so. They already shooting it. So.
Yeah, they already shooting right now.
Should. It should.
Okay, so good. So it'd be exactly a year. That's not bad. I was gonna ask y'all, man. So where do you place this amongst the Daredevil this season amongst the Daredevil Netflix show episodes or seasons? Do you think it's better than the all the way better? That's number one out of all the seasons.
Yeah,
because it's 3 seasons, so this would be number one out of that. Okay.
I mean, you could talk me into It was fantastic through and through.
So in other words, y'all saying Daredevil Born Again season 1 is number 1, and then Daredevil Born Again season 2 is number 2. Oh, right. That does not exist. That does not exist. But no, I was wondering that, bro, because like you said, man, this season felt like another extension of the Netflix. I think we talked about it before. They brought back literally everybody from the Netflix series, even from the showrunners to the people who produce it and all that stuff, and the set directors, all that type of stuff. They brought everybody back, which is why it feels like an extension of the Daredevil Netflix shows or whatever. So it's a great. Yeah, man. Yeah, this is a great one, man. I wonder if we're gonna actually see him in Spider-Man. That's that rumor. That rumor really he started to pick up steam right now after what happened to him at the end of this season, which is crazy. He going to jail. Mm-hmm. He's saving everybody. He going to jail, but Kingpin is on the beach somewhere. Mm-hmm. I'm like, what in the world? I said, bro, this some
real life stuff right here.
I was about to say, you don't know how
real life stuff. There's some real life stuff right here.
You murdering people on TV, and you get to go home. You are banished to go to your private island. And that's
he was murdering people in the hallway. Like you said, he picked the dude up, slammed his spine up against the corner of a wall. But you get to go walk free on some dang beach somewhere.
Yes, sir.
This dude is in jail. He saved the city. He in jail. I'm like, man, this is crazy, bro. It's some backwards. It do feel like a weird life, but yeah, man. Let's go ahead and get to these Kaioken ready for this show, man. See what y'all think about this one. Big J, what you get this season, bro, of Daredevil, man?
Again, I'm probably have to for the season. I'll probably give it 9.895.
9.895. Okay. You want to run it up to 8.6? Well, 0.86? No? Okay. What you got, BA?
Unlike the Netflix series, Netflix definitely has some filler episodes. This didn't have any. It moved along very nicely.
They didn't have one. Yeah,
there was one,
didn't
the flashback episode with him and Foggy. I think it was kind of a filler episode.
That was like a filler.
That was a good episode.
Yeah, it's still good, but
I'm gonna give it a 9.5 flat. 9.5 flat.
Oh, 9 to 5, huh? Okay. No work. Cuz, what you got?
9.9. It was fantastic. This episode really pulled it up because it was already a great season. The fact that they actually stuck the landing and brought in Luke Cage, showed the Wilson Fisk break. Yeah, it was fantastic.
So y'all didn't want to see one more fight between Fisk and Daredevil at the end, or y'all like that ending?
I don't. I mean, once again, from what we just saw with Fisk do, there was no point in that being a fight because as mad as he was, if he wanted to fight, you just saw Daredevil broke again. He'd have one of them Batman Bane episodes. We just crack his back on his knee.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey, we just had their fight. They already had their fight.
Yeah.
So I was just wondering of doing that again.
I was wondering what everybody thoughts was on that. I was like, we really didn't get a fight at the end. It was kind of more of a,
Jessica could have hit him.
Like I said, I wanted to see. I want to see like how strong he really is going up against Jessica. It's like now, if he started hanging toe to toe with her, then we need to have a talk, bro. She definitely ain't no peak of human perfection or whatever. She actually has superpowers.
He's headed to the X Mansion.
Right. He's a juggernaut. So, but yeah, man. Listen, ain't really no comments tonight, man. So we can probably call it a show, man. Listen, we definitely appreciate everybody geeking out with your boys for another episode, man. Y'all let us know here in the comment section. What do y'all think about these two shows? What do you think about Maul, Shadow Lords? Season has ended. Also season 2 of Daredevil Born Again. Y'all let us know. So this weekend, man, we got Mortal Kombat coming out. I don't know if BA and Big J gonna watch it. I know me and Cuz watching it. But yeah, we got that movie coming out this weekend, and then we got we got The Boys. The last episode is this week, y'all. So y'all can join us for Saturday for that episode, man. We're gonna talk about that. Give y'all thoughts on that. Go watch that. Come back, let us know what y'all think about that. And we have one comment. Shout out to Salon, man. He says peace to you too, Salon. Peace to you. But yeah, man. Like I said, we'll be back here on Saturday, man, to talk about The Boys. Y'all let us know. Like I said in the comments, y'all have these conversations with us, man. Let us know what y'all think about these shows. This is what we're here for, man. How these geek moments and stuff like that, man. Let us know what you think about Maul. Let us know what you think about Daredevil. Go watch The Boys. Come back and join us on Saturday. We're gonna talk about that. What you say, BA?
You said Saturday is the season finale?
No, season finale is tomorrow, ain't it?
Yeah.
No. For The Boys, no. They got like 2-3 more episodes.
Is that another show? We done, right?
Finale gonna be in, they're gonna put it in the theaters.
In the movie. Yeah, you're right. It's what, May 19th? Yeah. Yeah, my bad. My apologies. So we're on episode 6.
6, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll watch. So we'll talk about episode 5 and 6 on Saturday, y'all. So join us for that. I thought so. That's the last show we got, right?
Yeah.
So, okay.
Into the movies. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah. Salon said he's behind. Oh, he's behind the shows. So yeah, man. It's a lot of shows going on right now.
You gotta get through it, man.
We're relieved through though, man. It's almost over.
Yeah.
We on the other side now.
We down to one show. So yeah. Well, technically we got
movie reviews, man.
Hey, technically we got Punisher this week.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
So so yeah. But listen, like I said, man, we'll be back here on Saturday, y'all. Y'all come back and join us, man, for more geek content. Hit that subscribe button, y'all. Hit that like button and hit the comment section, man, after the show. Let us know what y'all think. With all that being said, man, it's your boy Real. Got Cuz in the building. We got Big J, BA. It's Cuz we geeked. We talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television. We'll see y'all here on Saturday. Stay geeked, and we out.